In celebration of Black History Month, we wanted to share the incredible story of Mary and Eliza Freeman, two African American women born free in the early 1800s right here in Connecticut. Born in Derby, Connecticut, the sisters were leaders in building a tight-knit community in Bridgeport that became a place for free people of color to grow socially and economically.
In 1821, a community of former slaves and African Americans who were born free joined hands in Bridgeport, Connecticut, to create a sanctuary that will eventually become a village called Little Liberia. Together, the people of Little Liberia built businesses, homes, churches, and a school.
During the 19th century, the Freeman sisters were engaged participants and leaders in building up Little Liberia. They each purchased a house neighboring one another across the street from the Walters Memorial AME Church, one of Connecticut's oldest African Methodist Episcopal churches still in operation today. Their brother, Joel Freeman, was one of the three men who built the church, which still stands on Gregory Street in Bridgeport.
This community was intentionally built to welcome free slaves who migrated to the north from the south for the betterment of their families. These people gathered, shared resources, and supported one another. A free lending library and a community school opened in the 1840s. Although it began small, it became a strong and vibrant community where wealth compounded. Their hearts led to a prosperous community.
In Matthew 25, verse 29, Jesus says, "For to everyone who has, more will be given, and he will have in abundance." Members of this community, comprised of many who came to Bridgeport with little to their name, united together, and abundance prevailed.
As we look to the lives of the Freeman sisters in the historic Little Liberia, I can't help but be reminded of the early church in Acts. The early church is described in Acts 2:44 as being together and having all things in common. Likewise, this community was committed to welcoming, supporting, and creating opportunities for those migrating to the north into a life of freedom.
Today, in 2025, Walters Memorial AME Church remains open to a community of believers in Bridgeport. The Freeman sisters' houses are still standing and have been preserved as the remnants of the once vibrant, unique, and growing community of Little Liberia.
As we reflect on the impact of Black Americans on our country's history, it is important to appreciate the work that happened right in our region of New England. The work that many African Americans like Eliza and Mary Freeman did not only helped the progress of freed slaves, but also formed communities that became vibrant examples of what it means to share life with others.
Here at Vox Church, we're passionate about forming community, and we're passionate about forming tight-knit bonds across different races and different ethnic backgrounds. We have an active perspectives team here at Vox, which celebrates community and promotes racial healing and reconciliation by looking to Christ together.
Reflecting on the community of Little Liberia, which had humble beginnings but became a vibrant community of hope and togetherness over 100 years ago, we desire communities similar to this, one that champions relying on one another with our eyes fixed on Jesus.